up, 40 Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans. And this is Sama Kitties and Sagiri. And today's manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kagurabachi chapter 18. But before we get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm. And, well, in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, little samurai kitty here, look at your samurai kitty, he's so cute, so cute, so cute. And this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, well, last chapter of Kagurabachi, we had the Sojo Chihiro fight, which I will admit looked really good. It had to probably be some of the best art that we've seen in this manga. I do like the analogy that we did have here with Chihiro eating the sweets that he didn't like, representing, you know, that other people are going to have opinions that he didn't like, and he'd have to suck it up and deal with it. I kind of did like that. But what's going to happen here in the aftermath? Is Sojo going to live? I really hope that Sojo doesn't die. I will admit that. Sojo is like the best character in this manga. But anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us today. Both of them surpassed their limits. What lies at the end of their clash? All right, let's see what we got here at the end of their clash. And this chapter is titled Rumble. Oh, there goes the sword. Sojo is done. He broke Kagurabachi. Well, yeah, because he accepted his opinion and accepted his way of doing things. That the thing is with Chihiro, and I really like this last chapter, is that he had to realize that everyone's version of justice, like with everything, I swear, since Tamagotchi came, man, seeing it. Everyone's version of justice is different, just like how his father said that every sword wielder is going to be different. They're not going to think the same way as you. They're not going to use the sword the same way as you. And you can't force your justice or your perspective on others, because they'll just retaliate against it. So I do like this. I like this a lot. He broke Kagurabachi. This wound is fatal. He covered himself in twice the spiritual energy of his body maximum capacity to ensure cutting off the head. He removed any thoughts of battle after this. Okay, I fucked this up because of how this is written. Let me read this again. To ensure cutting off the head, he removed any thoughts of battle after this. He covered himself in twice the spiritual energy of his body's maximum capacity. But it's the price of that. More than the fatal wound, my entire body hurts. You seem like, ooh. Thank God! Thank God! This was a problem that I was having up until this point. Especially with Chihiro going into this fight. Remember, prior to saving Char, his arm was fucked up, and if he used his arm anymore, then there could have been permanent damage. And I was not happy that, you know, Char healed it and all that, because it was like, wait a minute, you're basically telling me there's not going to be any consequences. There's not going to be like an equivalent exchange kind of thing going on. And that would have bothered me. I really didn't want to see Chihiro go through like a Gary Stew situation. Nah, we don't need a Chihiro stew. We don't need a Chihiro stew. No. But here, remember, his arm got chopped off. He's a one-armed swordsman now. He sacrificed his arm to win the battle. I'm very pleased with this. You seem like you're beyond just hurting. I thought I was betting big. At the end, with a narrowly managed charge, I would have admitted May to oppose you, but to think right through Kagurabachi itself. The Yodo smiled down on you, it seems. No, that's wrong. It smiled down on you too. but the Yodo is... you did well, you really did. Sojo is... Ooh. With his stomach exposed like that, he won't even last a few minutes. He got the information and he can't be interrogated. And yeah. We could leave him, but, interrogated like that. Wait. Okay. We could leave him, but should I finish him off? Still one more time. No, I don't think there's any need to. Speaking of Char, Chihiro. No, do not heal it. Your right arm. Give it to me. I'll heal it like before. I shouldn't make you touch a wound like I'm used to. No, don't do it. No. I'm used to it. So it's okay. Come on, quickly. This is not fair! Why? Why can't we just have... I feel like by doing this, at least in my opinion, it kind of took away it took away the sacrifice, the effect of the sacrifice that Chihiro made during the fight with Sojo. That really annoys me. I don't like that. No, I don't like this. I don't. Why are you doing this? Why? If you would have left him armless, that would have been fine. Like, why didn't Chihiro say, no. This is I want this to be proof of, his will or his justice or something. Just give me something. Don't heal it. No! I'm really curious what you guys think. Are you guys down with Char healing Chihiro's arm like this? I don't like it. I don't. Like if it was here, let me play devil's advocate here. If it was something else, like if it was just like regular wounds, fine. But the way Chihiro sacrificed his arm to defeat Sojo, I feel like Char healing Chihiro's arm like this kind of takes away the impact of it, if that makes sense. Thoroughly he destroyed it, but there's no need for the machines. I have understood the Yodos. Now I can control it. Woo! My boy is still living. This is the last of my Genryoku. Squeeze it all out. Before I die, I will be his equal. What? Nope. What is missing? It smiled down on you too. Then what is wrong? Oh, thank God. It's difficult to master it suddenly. Thank God. Thank God. I'm so glad. It's difficult to master suddenly. That was another thing I was going to say too. If Char could do it, if she could heal or / regrow limbs like that, I would have been kind of pissed because that would have made her too OP. So, thank God. Thank God this is not the case. Another failure once again, this time increased the amount. Sorry. If I wasn't your mother, you could have been happy. Aw, what are you saying? Because you healed my left arm, I was able to win. It's thanks to your strength. It smiled down on you too, but fathers you who could not measure up to even his feet. I simply cut down everything about you. Ooh, Rokihira! Ooh! At the southwest of Chiba in the abandoned Kaburadu Castle, we discovered the remains of Sojo Genshi. No! Okay, I am spoiling I gotta spoil this real quick. I'm probably gonna have to spoil the webcomic in this capacity for One Punch Man. So, because something we have seen time and time and again, including yesterday in the One Punch Man webcomic, is just because they are dead, and hell, even with Setsuna in Kengan Omega, they found the corpse, yes. Well, actually, in Setsuna's case, it's different. But with Boros, though, in the One Punch Man webcomic, though, we all thought Boros was gone. But he has been rebuilt. Sojo can technically be rebuilt, too. I'm just saying, there is that possibility. Hell, Kengan, again, going back to Kengan. Kengan! Oma was dead. He was dead at the end of Asura. He came back. Oh god, I had another one off the top. Oh, Percival in Four Nights of the Apocalypse. I'm spoiling, just deal with it. You should be reading these series anyway. Percival in Four Nights of the Apocalypse. His body, he was dead. He's coming back. It's like, you could tell me straight up, and it's straight up said in each manga, for those of you who are wondering, it's straight up flat out said, Oma was dead. Percival was dead. But they're coming back. That's why I'm like, I can't, and also now with Boros, it said he's dead, but we don't know for what's going to be going on with Boros. But I'm just saying, you can't count Sojo out. After what I've been seeing in manga as of late, or in manga in the case of Kengan for a while now, you just can't count it out. No. Especially with the Yodo, I mean, it's a mystical item, for Christ's sake. I mean, you don't know if it's like rebuilding his body, but or they're gonna or people or the Yakuza is stealing it, are gonna that's what I feel like is gonna happen, is the Yakuza are gonna take Sojo and just rebuild him or some shit. Just something. I feel like something is gonna go down. But it's gonna be very, oh god, it's gonna be very like Kengan-esque, huh? Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be like that, huh? Well, a little bit different considering the situation, but yeah, I think he's good. I think depending on if this manga survives, I think Sojo might come back and he will be rebuilt. I'm just saying. But anyways, 10 days later at Kaminabi headquarters, the anti-Kuragumo special squad, Harima, Shiyumi, Kagura, wait, I fucked this up. Harima, I can't, stop this. Harima, Shiyumi, Kagura, Hajime, Izuki, Kiyohiko, Kasahara, Makoto, the above 4 people have passed away in service. So, Sojo took some mofos out with him. Machi Kazani is missing everything below. Ooh, Machi Kazani is missing everything below his right shoulder. Damn! Hagiwara Ikuto managed to stay alive, but has lost both his legs, and he has yet to regain consciousness. Man, the Kaminabi gotta beat the fraud allegations now. Oh god. In regards to the auction at Shinoichi at the Rakuza Ichi, only the name of the exhibitor has changed. They plan to go ahead according to schedule. So the one in charge wasn't Sojo after all. Nope. However, I'm telling you, Sojo might come back. I just can't count it out. I just can't do it. I can't do it, and it's not me coping. I know people are gonna say I'm coping. No, it's not me coping. No, after all I've seen in manga, I can't count them out. I just can't. Especially when we're dealing with Yakuza. Magical Yakuza to boot. However, we didn't, we still have Azami and Ryuki preserved with the auction with the auction ahead of us as a large boon. However, that, However, that we didn't end up losing Kaichi, and we have to recover Shinoichi no matter what. It was a great achievement on the part of Hagiwara and his men. The next on the agenda is who the wielder of Kuragumo who will we have bind themselves with a life-destroying contract. Hey, wait, we did recover Kuragumo, right? The life-destroying contract, a limiting mechanism that Rokuhira imbued into all the Yodos when creating them. Once becoming the owner of a Yodo until the end of their life, only the owner can wield the powers of Yodo. At the same time, Rokuhira was murdered. The previous wielder of Kuroguma was murdered ever since. Those who wielded the Yodos during the Sete War have all been under the protection of the Kaminabi. Ooh! So we got... This is... I know, this is not, it's making me think of devil fruits. I know it's weird, it's making me think of it, but yeah. As long as those wielders are all kept alive, the powers of the Yodos cannot be used. In other words, to the Kaminabi, the only actual danger came from Kuroguma. However, unfortunately, the main issue at hand starts here. According to the Kazane's report, the one who killed Sojo was not Hagiwara's squad, but someone calling himself Rokuhira Chihiro. That person says he is the son of Rokuhira Kunishige, and he is the owner of a 7th Yodo, of which there is no record. Having searching around the destroyed castle, Kuroguma was not found. It is believed that it was taken by this person. Hey, our problems are just getting bigger. It seems that Chihiro-kun has, taken revenge for them. They're like, what? Yeah, the fraud, dude, I know people are gonna be saying there's some fraud allegations going on here. And they have every right to say that. God, the first, because I mentioned Kengan earlier, the first thing that comes to mind in terms of fraud allegations is freaking Okoya and executing justice. But I will say this, I'm glad that Sojo took down Mofos with him. I'm happy we have that. To begin with, the problem is that the Yodos even exist. I'm sorry, Azami-san, I won't reveal your relationship with him, but leaving the Yodos out in the wild, I'm against that. Hey, Azami, there are multiple witness reports of a 7th Yodo. The validity of the son is unknown. It says, the validity of this you know, don't you? The entire reason the demon Yodo's stolen is because you and the Rokuhira protection faction acted on their own and hid him. We hid him because people like you wanted to steal the Yodos from Rokuhira. Enough! This dispute is 3 years old. We argued enough after the incident of Rokuhira's murder, and we had come to a decision that first we would all put our efforts towards recovering the Yodos, and that is why it is a great problem if you knew. So we will proceed with an internal investigation and how we need to make haste making contact with Rokuhira Chihiro and recovering the 7th Yodo. Now that we know that even Hagiwara's squad is not enough, there is no need to hold back against the danger of 2 possibly active Yodos, the only individual able to oppose a Yodo. We will send the Kaminabi's greatest combat force. Hiyuki, we have mission... Okay, let me finish reading this. We have, mission directives. They've, given permission to use Enkotsu up to the torso. Wait, what? Creepy gaze targets Chihiro. Next week, a new chapter starts. That is Zonka! That is freaking Zonka from Gachi Yakuda! That is Zonka! Minus the eyebrows, obviously. The eyebrows are a little bit different. I know there's the translation with the Enkotsu, flames, and boats, but that is Zonka! You cannot tell me that does not look like Zonka in the face. Again, minus the eyebrows. The eyebrows are different, but it's the earrings and all. That is freaking Zonka. That is Zonka. That is Zonka in the face. That is straight up Zonka. I can't. That is Zonka. And speaking of Gachi Yakuda, I know I'm behind on it. I'm going to be catching up with it, hopefully this week. When Pair of Two releases the next chapter, I will be, catching up with Gachi Yakuda. But that is Zonka! That is freaking Zonka! I swear to God. I know people are going to be like, but the hair's... I know the hair is different. It's the face, man. The face is straight up Zonka. It's the earrings and the face that are just... Oh, it's just giving me Zonka, man. That is Zonka. Oh my God, that is. Alright, what do I think about the end of this arc? I'm happy that Char does have limitations in terms of her healing ability, that she can't heal, like, limbs to an extent, or she can't, duplicate limbs. I have to wonder, though, if Chihiro would have found his arm and brought it back, she probably could have reattached it, but I'm still glad that that's not the case. I really would, I prefer that he does have, like, I really am glad that Chihiro is not gonna have his arm reattached. I'm actually very I know it's fucked up, but having having to sacrifice his arm, he shouldn't have it back. It just feels like it would lose meaning and lose the impact of that fight. But I'm very curious what you guys think about Sojo. Do you guys think that the Yakuza basically took him, are gonna take him and rebuild him? I just something tells me that's going to be the case. God damn it, I just can't get over that this is Sanko. Sanko, what are you doing? Why are you in this manga, Sanka? Ah! That is Sanka, I can't! That is Sanka! So, yeah, Zanka's gonna be you. Oh my god, Sanka. No! But, so, Flames and Bones, I swear to God, if Hiyuki uses a freaking staff like Zanka does, I will lose my mind, because that's what, he uses in Gachiakuda. But god damn it, that is fucking Zanka. That is, you cannot deny that this is Zanka, Gachiakuda readers. You know this is true, that is Zanka in the face. That is. Oh my god, that is Zanka. Holy shit, that is Zanka. What do I think about the direction of this manga? Do I think as I've been saying, this does not have a Phantom Seer clusterfuck of an identity crisis situation. Do I think it's generic? Yeah. Do I think it's as bad as, like, Doron? No. It is nowhere as bad as that manga. That manga was, like, next level bad. That was just that was a straight up clusterfuck of an identity crisis. It is nowhere near that. Nah. Do I think it has its own identity? Well, maybe outside of memes, but I still think it's trying to figure out what it is, if that makes sense. It is, because I know people think I'm probably nuts for saying that this was what we just had in terms of the Sojo and Chihiro fight. Yeah, it was basically like the first fight with Itadori versus Mahito. But that's what to me, that's what it was giving. It was very much giving Mahito's first fight, Itadori's first fight against Mahito. That's what it was giving. So, do I think it's completely like Jujutsu Kaisen? Do I feel like it's Jujutsu Kaisen inspired? Yeah, I do. I still feel that way. Do I still think that if it had a little bit more of like an elusive samurai meets Mao kind of thing, it would work better? Yeah, I do. There's elements in Mao and in the elusive samurai that this would really benefit this manga. And hell, maybe even Togenanki at this point. But we'll see. We'll see where this goes. I'm really curious what direction we're gonna go in with this. If this is gonna go in a Hunter x Hunter direction or what. But, But goddamn, I know, that's crazy that this makes me think of Togenanki now. God damn it, I love Togenanki. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. Are you guys happy that, oh, and also, you know what we could be getting from this? Again, this is because, of course, Chihiro lost his arm. I can't wait to see what the prosthetic arm is going to look like. Oh, I can't wait to see what it looks. That will be interesting to see what a prosthetic arm looks like here. If it's going to be similar to, if Chihiro's prosthetic arm is going to be similar to what we've seen in like Full Metal Alchemist or something like that. I will like, oh, that will be very, very interesting. We'll see what Hinao gets for him. We'll see. We'll see what he now does. If it'll be anywhere as cool as what Hell did. God, I freaking miss Diasperator. I hate that was a short manga. I need more. I need a sequel manga for Diasperator. I need it immediately. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Kagurabachi content. A few ways you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.